Okay, so that lasted 2 seconds of Rook playing on the ground and he was fed up with it, which is weird. Oh, are you telling me why? Weird because he's normally fine playing on the ground. Maybe he doesn't like being in the other room. What's your deal? Good morning, everyone. I've had a nice slow morning. It did start at 6 a.m. though, which is not the greatest, but also that's just kind of life. I'm trying to fix Rook's sleep right now because so he's been sleeping through the night for a long time now, but at a certain point I was like, you know what, if he gets up before 5 a.m. I'm considering it a night waking and you know, not feeding him. And then the problem with that is that he learned that 5 a.m. is morning time. So for a while now he's been getting up at 5 to start his day. Well, like not even to start his day, like he would eat and then go back to sleep, which is nice because then I could go back to sleep until like 8 o'clock. But not nice because I'm getting up at 5 every day. And a normal waking for a baby is between 6 and 7 a.m. So I've been trying to work on it, but it's really hard because obviously he's very used to being up at 5 right now. So there's a lot of tears, which is quite upsetting. A little bit of a stressful start to the day, but we're trying to get his, what do you call that? Internal clock moved, right? You are so wiggly, dude. You're so wiggly. What do I want to even start with today? You're so drooly. Are you teething again? Do you have more teeth coming in? Okay, I think I'm gonna do some kitchen organization because I've been putting it off. Let's go! So Rook is eating more solids now, and that comes with gear. And I've just been keeping it in our drawer with like our parchment paper and aluminum foil, which is not practical. So I thought I would give him his own like designated space in the cupboard. Does that work? Kind of. So up top is where we've kept baby stuff, but baby stuff that we haven't used and probably aren't going to use. This basket has, this looks like a lot of bottles, but I didn't buy any of these, surprisingly. Actually, no, I did, but a lot of it was gifted. All these bottles I prepared for Rook, and I haven't used any of them. I'm definitely not gonna like get rid of these because I don't know if I ever want to give him a bottle of milk or obviously future babies, but I don't need these in the cabinet, so we're gonna take those out. I also have our little drying rack, which has been super nice for when I was using the Haka to store milk, but again, I don't really need it right now. So milk storage bags, again, I don't need these right now. And I bought a bottle warmer, which was a huge mistake. Like, no one told me that you can just heat up milk in a cup of like kettle boiled water. And like, it seems obvious, but I just didn't know. And now I have this thing that is brand new, never used, and I'm trying to sell it on Marketplace. Okay, so my plan is I'm gonna move these bowls up to the top shelf because we don't use them as often, and then put all of Rook's stuff here. I think that'll be good. Okay, so it's a very simple shelf. Here, I'll show you. So it's a very simple shelf, not anything crazy going on. Obviously, as he gets older, he'll need more things. I wanted to only leave out the things that he's actually using right now. So this is his plate and spoon. This thing is really cool because it suctions down and you pull the tab to release it. And this is his tiny cup made for 6 to 12-month-olds to learn how to drink out of an open cup. And then in here I'm keeping both his bibs. This one's nice for more like solid-y foods that aren't as wet. And this is one of those like long-sleeved bibs that is good for wet things. And then I just have the other bowls in there that he's not gonna use right now. Oh boy, buddy. Rook has been puking so much lately. Okay, he's gonna need a full outfit change. But the cupboard is done, so that's nice. Did you find a toy that's more fun? Dad's sock? Yeah. Forever doing laundry. What is your least favorite household task. Mine is definitely folding laundry. I always let it pile up in the laundry room into this like huge project, and then I especially don't want to get it done. So I'm trying to be better about that. Oh, also, I guess I didn't update YouTube about this, but I updated Instagram. Our provincial lockdown got extended again. And also, just to make it clear, we're not technically under lockdown. I just use that phrase because it's easier than saying that there's a provincial mandate that has these orders in place of X, Y, and Z. It's just faster to say lockdown. But anyways, we're under lockdown still. Yeah, I had a little bit of hope that after Christmas we would get a few freedoms back. And by that I just mean like maybe getting to see 1 or 2 people outside your household. But nope, they definitely extended it until February. So we're just hanging out at home more, which is fine. Like obviously I'm a lot more adjusted to it now. I do have an issue though when I see people online going out and living their life. That's what bothers me, but you can't really do anything about that. So you just gotta do your part. The other thing though is that my family hasn't seen Rook since he was, I guess, like 3 months old, which is super sad obviously because at 3 months old he was just kind of starting to get a bit of a personality and be interactive, and now he's so fun. He loves playing and you can really engage with him, and it sucks that obviously my family can't get to enjoy that phase, and like you don't get these times back, right? Like babies grow so quick, and if you miss those moments, they're gone forever. So yeah, that's super lame because like life is kind of on pause right now, but it's not on pause. He's still growing. So by the end of this, he's going to be a different person, and his own person. So that's my real issue with the pandemic right now is just that family's missing Rook growing. But at the same time, I have YouTube, and I know a lot of my family members watch my channel and they get to see Rook at least through that lens. I won't tell Dad that you've been sucking on his socks if you don't tell Dad that you've been sucking on his socks. So hard to feel like I'm functional and a normal person, but I always just end up in leggings again. So no more jeans for me today. I'm over it. I have a bit of a haul for you guys. I went to the thrift store, I went to some plant stores, I went to Michael's. So I want to show you what I got, and yeah, we'll just go from here. I've been wanting to change up my home decor style a little bit. Like I'm not going far off from what I already have, but I'm kind of sick of a lot of the tropical plants in my house. So I've been selling some of them. The one that was back there died, or it was dying. I've said this before, but it has had scales for 2 years. I've done everything in my power to try and get rid of them. And they were thriving and the plant was nearly dead. So I got rid of it, got that guy in there, which was in the nursery. That is a, what is it, weeping fig, I think. So there's that. I bought this guy, which is a, I should move my kombucha out of the way. This is a, what are you, fiscus? I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen. It's kind of like a bonsai tree, but I think it's almost like a phony bonsai. Like real bonsai people look down on this, but whatever. I thought it was cool. I really like woodier plants instead of like herbaceous plants. I'm more into shrub-like plants, if that makes any sense to anyone. And so this guy is really cool because it's actually 2 different plants grafted together. Like this whole top part is grafted onto this really woody base. I don't know, whatever. It's cool. So I got that. And then I got some bamboo stalks. This is Lucky Bamboo. Right now they're just in this, but they're not staying in it. And I also felt a little weird putting the bamboo in a bamboo container, almost like you're feeding chicken to chicken. It just seems wrong, right? Like a faux pas. I'm also gonna propagate them, like cut them in half because they're super tall. So yeah, I need to pot both of these, and I'll show you, I guess, just everything else that I bought because I need to show you the pots that I got anyways. Okay, here we go. So, start off, I got a bread box. I've been wanting a bread box for months, and I've been restraining myself from buying one because I knew I could thrift one, and sure enough, I'll grab it so you can actually see it up close. There's nothing like special about it. It's honestly just from IKEA, but it does the job of hiding all of our bread, which is just all I needed because our bread was just out on the counter and not cute, you know? And then I got a couple baskets. This one I wanted for under our bathroom counter to just store bottles and things, keep things tidy. And this guy, I needed a little basket to go in my nightstand to hold all my things because right now it's just in a plastic like Tupperware container. So super excited about those. I found a couple pairs of shoes for Rook. So these are too big for him, but like purposefully because he's not walking right now, so he doesn't need shoes. These ones are just, I don't know, normal little boots that have like Velcro, which is nice and easy for putting them on. And then I found baby Timberland hiking boots. Are you kidding me? Well, like they're toddler, not baby, which is better because when we can start going on walks together and like hikes together, it'll be so nice to have proper hiking shoes for him. This was like such a cool find. So excited about those. This is actually a glass bowl. I don't know what you call it, but I painted it matte black. I don't know why I took this up to show you. It's just a matte black paint. I kind of would have liked to do one of those like stone paints that has texture to it, but I also didn't want to have to buy more spray paint when I had black paint at home. So this is for the bonsai tree to go into. So that's everything I got at the thrift store. And then I went to Michael's. I was looking for a container for the bamboo. So I went to the thrift store first, obviously, didn't find anything. At Michael's, I found this. Let me turn it around because I like this side better. Which is, I don't know if it's actually this, but it looks like a piece of wood that's been charred. I don't know if it's phony and it's a piece of wood that's been painted because it's not like it leaves a residue on my hands. I don't know, but I thought it would be super cute having the stalks of bamboo coming out of this. The only issue though is I didn't know if this was waterproof because I'm going to be keeping the bamboo in just rocks and water. So I sprayed like 5 coats of like this clear wood finish on top of this, just on the top, so that it would hopefully waterproof it. There were also some holes in the wood, so I made sure to really like get a lot of the sealer in there, and so I think it's going to hold water now. Here's hoping. And the issue isn't just holding water, but preventing the water from getting into the wood and rotting it, you know? And the last item I got that I already showed on Instagram because I was so excited about it was this pillow. So I was not planning on buying a pillow. I didn't technically need a pillow, but I have been wanting a nice like faux leather pillow for a long time. And so when I saw this, I immediately grabbed it. It's just like a really nice quality and it's a nice dark color too. I had another faux leather pillow, but it was just not nice. It was very bad quality. It also has like a linen backing to it, which is really nice in case you don't want to like lean on the leather side. You can lean on the fabric side. I'll link it in the description if you're interested in getting it. It was like 30 bucks, not bad for a full pillow. Okay, now that I've showed you everything, let's get started on these plants. Before I get started, I'm going to light a candle, which will make sense in a minute. While that is going, I'm going to transfer the Bombay? What is that? Bombay is gin, right? Not Bombay. What is this called? Bonsai. I also find it really interesting that bonsai trees like really shallow dirt. It's very unique to them, I guess, just so that they're root structure grows up, not down. I don't know, I'm just guessing. I'm also unsure about how to prune this thing, just because I've done a fair amount of pruning in my life, but I've never pruned a bonsai tree. I really like more of an asymmetrical look for it, but I don't want it to overgrow because you need to keep them dense and small, you know? So I think maybe I'll trim it a little bit, just a little bit. Just because these ends are getting a little tall. Okay, all done. Well, I'm gonna water it, but pretty much all done. As for the bamboo, so I have some rocks just from my local creek that I'm gonna use. I feel like this isn't gonna work like I want it to. Okay, so the reason for the candle is that when you cut bamboo, you're supposed to seal the end with wax so that it doesn't get infected. So I got my candle. It is noon-ish, and this needs to be washed. I am a little snacky, and so I decided to eat. That goes without saying, but I'm gonna have one of my new favorite snacks. Sorry, Rook is just grunting his little heart out. Red pepper and cream cheese. It is honestly so good. I really want to get started on baby-led weaning, but what I've learned online is that you're supposed to wait until your baby can sit up basically by themselves, like not perfect, but really don't need help sitting. And Rook just isn't there. Like, he does super well in his high chair. You know, he's not really leaning on the sides very often, but he just doesn't want to sit, which is fine. Like, he'll do it in his own time. But a lot of it is that it's just that he doesn't want to. I'm just really excited to start baby-led weaning that I really want him to start sitting. But obviously, it'll happen in its own time. Yeah, I'm so good. I'm so excited. Okay, so Rook just went down for a nap, and he is a sad boy right now. He's going through a leap, and he's at the tail end of it, and my Wonder Weeks app says that he's like in the worst of it right now. And sure enough, we were playing on the couch, having a good time, but also he was like laugh crying, like he was laughing, but he was still upset. So then I just started hugging him and he was still crying. So like obviously something was wrong because mom hugs cure all. And yeah, so I just kept holding him and then he fell asleep on my chest, which was very sweet, but I just feel bad that he's so sad, right? So I transferred him into the crib and hopefully he sleeps for a long time, but you never know in leaps. You never know what's gonna happen. I am still hungry. Well, it's been a couple hours. I'm not even eating meals, I'm just eating snacks. And sure enough, I'm having another snack. I am gonna make some French fries out of a potato because that's what fries are made of. But I'm just trying to specify that I'm like making them from scratch. Okay, so while Rook is napping, I'm gonna get working on our sketch of the entertainment unit that we're gonna be making eventually one of these days. So I have the general concept down, but it's really good to get your specific dimensions and your supply list, I guess, because it's all fun and dandy to just make a drawing, but you need to base it off of what supplies you can get and the dimensions that those supplies come in. So I want to have it all broken down to the size of each shelf, each drawer, each leg. It makes it so much easier when we actually go to build the item because there's no questions, there's no like surprises. For the most part, at least on my end, I like to get everything planned out to a T, and then Josh's end is actually making it come to life and the complications that come with equipment, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna work on this. What I just did. This took a lot longer than it probably seemed in the, what the heck do you call that? How do I not know the term for when you speed up a clip? Montage. Is that what you call it? I don't know. Real YouTuber. Anyways, I didn't do that much, but designing furniture takes a lot of brain power, especially from someone who doesn't know how to design furniture. So there was a lot of drawing, a lot of erasing, and I don't even know if I am gonna be able to show you more than what you already saw, but this is the general concept for the entertainment unit. The bottom drawer is gonna be larger than the top, just so that we can fit Josh's computer tower in there. That would be sweet. So one of those is gonna be like a false drawer. And then I was just working on the drawer front and the actual frame. There's not much exciting to say, it's just, it is what it is. I'm thinking we're gonna make the top and the sides out of plywood. I don't know now if I'm talking too much about a subject that you guys don't care about. Let me know if you want more insight about how we're gonna make this thing, or if you just wanna see the end product, because I get that. I completely understand that as well. All right, I'm gonna take a break just because I'm kind of at a point where I need some of Josh's opinions on how things work. So I will get back to this. Hi, sad boy. Are you a sad boy? I think I'm gonna end the vlog off here just because Rook is having a bit of a day and he hasn't napped very much at all. The sleep is really hitting him hard. So we're just gonna cuddle the rest of the evening. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if there's anything in my life that you wanna see. Like I said, more insight on furniture building or plants, or I don't know, just let me know because I'll probably share it. Yeah, thanks again for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.